So as we grow our business, obviously, once I read a long time ago an advert by Nike says for every original there's a fake. So as our success is, becoming loud and noticed, there'll be a lot of counterfeit websites. I think already in China there's been some reports. So you need to know that you're always logging into the right account. So it's miningscity.com. That is the right URL. You should be able to see what you're seeing, and then click on the login platform. Once you log in, you have two options. Either register or basically log in. Then you go into your main account. All right, let me just log into an account here. That will be easier for teaching purposes. All right, I'll do that again. So put in your username, or sometimes you can also use the email to log in. So whichever you prefer, it's okay. And by the way, those who have been at it for long, always have a habit of changing your password at least every 6 months. Don't stick to the same password for more than 6 months. It's good practice to always make sure you change your passwords every 6 months. As much as you can also, you can enable two-factor authentication. And always try and make sure your passwords are changed every 6 months. So the moment you log in, the first information that you see there is the current ongoing promotion. So we have a promotion going on, and I really, really urge all of you to take advantage of this. Congratulations for all those who ranked up. The bonuses for ranking up will be paid out on the 8th of, which is next week, this coming week, by the way. So we have, bonuses going on. But before I even talk about the bonuses, let me just explain, walk through the back office, and then I'll come to bonuses. So when you log in, pay attention to the left side of your screen. So you have your dashboard. And this is basically your dashboard, what you're looking at now. If you scroll down on your dashboard, you see a couple of controls right there. You can see it tells you your current rank. And then this one in blue. When you click on it, now it will show you. I'll come to that. You'll see how many hours we've got next to the next payout, and whatever is in that account should be indicated either in Bitcoin or Bitcoin Vault. So, that is what your dashboard is basically showing you. If you want to install an external gold wallet, click on that. You'd like to see, okay, I don't think this is no longer relevant, but you can. And then we have an exchange called Liquid that just also listed Bitcoin Vault. There are so many now. So under news, you'll always see what is the latest from Mining City. And then for those of you who have not done this, this is a crime. If you have not converted your Bitcoin hashing power to Bitcoin Vault, then you are really, really losing out big time. So let's ensure that all our team members, especially for those who have been at it with us for a long time, make sure that you convert your hashing power from Bitcoin to Bitcoin Vault if you have not done so already. It does not make sense to mine something that is, it makes more sense to mine something that is more profitable other than mining something that is not as profitable. So once you do that now, when you click on buy plans, I've gone to the left side of the screen now. When you click on buy plans, it shows you a summary of the plans that we have available. And now, if you're familiar with the terms and conditions with Mining City, there are some terminologies that we are not encouraged to use them in any way. Number one is investment. So here you're not, you're buying mining capacity. That is what your funds are being used for. Your funds are being used to buy mining capacity. And you're buying mining plans based on your capacity. And always, let's learn to change terminology. I hear a lot of people sometimes saying when you invest this, when you buy this amount of mining capacity. So that is basically a snapshot of our mining plans that are available. And whichever plan you buy, there is detail right there, how many days of mining, how many binary points for every plan, when do you start mining, after how many days, the equipment we are using, the cost of mining. Now, some of you need to get a clarity on this. The cost of electricity in Kazakhstan that Mining City has Minebest has negotiated is 0.03 US cents. Obviously, there is still an extra there, 0.0175 US cents a kilowatt. Whatever extra is remaining is used to pay things like internet, and then basically that is where Mining City draws its profits. So Mining City draws its profits from the service cost. And then they make very good money because when you think about we are wet, I think they at least they make $1 million a month. I know from the extra that remains after paying electricity, after paying internet. So that is their profitability. This is the cost. This is the power and basically the hash rate. Now, and then you come to SmileS1. SmileS1 is a blockchain phone. And I want to repeat this as loudly as I can. There are only 2,000 of these phones that have been produced. Only 2,000. The moment they are complete, that's it. You will wish you had worked harder to get to the level where you're able to get this phone. This phone is not a phone that you can buy in the open market. This is a phone that you are awarded. I normally compare this to an Olympic medal. You only get this phone when you achieve what is required for you to get it. And what is required for you to get it is to rank up to the level of city manager. I saw even Hannah was saying the other day, there are not many phones left. A lot of you have seen a lot of people are ranking up. The moment you hit the rank of city manager and above, you qualify for this SmileS1 phone. For those of us who have already qualified for this and you have not ordered for it, you should do so immediately. Those who have qualified for the SmileS1 phone, make sure you order for it today. Because the caveat here is this will be given out as long as stocks are there. They had only created how many? 2,000 of them. You can see right there. So make sure you rank up very quickly so that you qualify to get this SmileS1 phone, the first blockchain phone, innovation of our CEO for Minebest, Eyal Avramovich. So for those who are not yet there, this month should not pass. Don't allow August to go without you getting the SmileS1 phone. That is how much I am reiterating. Then when you click on payment history, it's basically a record of all the payments you've done. And then now you come to the citizens list. When you come to the citizens list, it's basically showing you the accounts or the people you have referred using your main account. And it will list their, usernames. It will list their, emails, and then which plans they have bought and so on and so on. All right. And then you come to repurchases. Now, this is a dicey one. So I see a lot of people asking me, Raymond, should I indicate some repurchase? And for me, this is my argument. We came from a platform where we had a similar arrangement where we set out repurchases. And because that platform was mismanaged, you can imagine some of us had put 100% repurchase. Now, after 3 years, that platform, went under. Now, all of us who had repurchased, we were feeling the pinch, we were feeling the pain. So having learned from that experience, my advice is this. For me, I look at payment history. When I go to payment history, this particular account, I spent 44 Bitcoin volts to buy it. I spent 44 Bitcoin volts to buy it. So I'm not going to put in any repurchases until whatever I'm mining has given back the 44. I don't know whether you get that. So for me, that is my strategy. To put zero repurchases until from the mining alone, you have fully recovered what was your initial investment. So, for those who may have already realized back their full return, then for me, a 30% rate of repurchase is okay. Nothing more than 30%. So I'm not going to change it. No, I'm just showing you. So that's it. Now let's move on and now talk about, Citizens Tree. I will come to it when I'm talking about the compensation plan. Let me go back. Let me continue. My teams. Now, the first 5 referrals that you refer, the first 5 of them are called Team A. And it's not the first 5 that you enroll. It is the first 5 that pay for the plans. Are we together? So until an account is paid for, it is not counted either. It is whether it's a team A or team B. The moment it is paid for, it is now factored in as either team A or team B. So the first 5 accounts that you pay for, that you have referred, will automatically become your team A. And then when you go to my plans, it's basically a summary of the plans that you have bought. Tells you the date. What is indicated as start date is the date you paid for the plan. The end date is the day, the end of the contract. If you paid using Bitcoin, it will add up to 1,100 days. If you paid using Bitcoin Vault, it will add up to 1,200 days. Now, and then you can see the transaction ID during your payment. This is just like a record. And then the hash rate, the capacity that you have going for you. And then when the date it starts mining is usually 10 days from the date you paid for. Always remember that. And this is the coin that it is mining. It could either be Bitcoin or Bitcoin Vault. Always make sure it's Bitcoin Vault for now. And this is what I was talking about earlier, the cost of mining or the service cost. It's always indicated right there. All right. And then you come to your wallet. Now, when you come to your wallet, there are 2 wallets. There is a Bitcoin wallet and there is a Bitcoin Vault wallet. Obviously, I expect all of you to be mining Bitcoin Vault. So there's really nothing. I mean, this account has nothing to do with Bitcoin. That's why on the Bitcoin wallet part, it shows 0. And then on the Bitcoin Vault part, now it shows you a statement of your earnings. And it combines 2 earnings. It combines, your mining earnings. So if I go back all the way to the 30th of June, when this plan started mining, you will see daily entries of whatever it has got through the mining. And you can see, this account, I think is 99% purely mining. It's 99% purely mining. What is in green here is says, this is for referral. I referred 5 accounts under this account, and it earned about $60, I think. Plan 3 commission or plan 3 commission. Okay. The majority of the earning here, there's another plan 3 commission here. So 99% of the earnings in this account is purely mining. And then now when you click on the summary part up here, you will see now a summarized statement. You can see a summarized statement. Now, a Platinum account yesterday mined 0.21 Bitcoin Vault. In the last 7 days has mined 1.5. In the last 30 days has mined about 7.58. All time since it started mining, you can see mining is 8.55. And then there is a tiny bit here that is commission. But 8.55 is mining. And this account has mined for about 33 days. If you count from the 30th of June up to today, those are 33 days. For me, what I was saying earlier, until I realize 44 Bitcoin Vault from the mining, I will not be doing any repurchases. I hope that is very clear to all of you. And then in your wallet, when you click under my wallet, basically you're able to also do a withdrawal. I'll talk about that. Paid forward, if you want to pay for a plan using whatever you have in the wallet, this is where you do it from. When you want to pay for a plan using whatever you have. So for example, this wallet is about 3,900. So let's say I wanted to pay for a silver, for example. I can come here and I put in the username of whatever I want to pay for. And then I select what I want to pay for, whether it's a primary, standard. And then if I was to continue with this and click on purchase, I would click on purchase. And then a box will pop up asking me to tick on it and to approve it, basically. And after approval, an email is sent. And then now you go to the email and to approve that purchase. So that's how you buy internally. It's called paid forward. Deposit. If I wanted to deposit Bitcoin Vault from an external wallet, say from an exchange wallet to this wallet, this is where I would do it from. When you click on deposit, a wallet address will be created. And then the wallet address is live only for 30 minutes. So you want to make sure you deposit or you complete the deposit within those 30 minutes. And don't use the same wallet for twice. You can see here, the wallet that always comes, only use it once. I think I've dealt with one or two issues where somebody sent or deposited in the same wallet and it did not reflect, so you don't want that to happen. In as much as they were assisted. If you want to transfer funds to somebody else within Mining City, this is the platform or this is the place where you can do it from. Just put in the username of the person you'd like to transfer to, and then put in the amount in Bitcoin Vault, and make sure it is a maximum of 4 decimal places. For example, if I wanted to transfer, I would say 1.2345. So it's always a maximum of 4 decimal places. And then click on transfer, and box will ask you to confirm again. An email will come to your inbox. So those are the protocols. So all right, let's move on. Now, marketing plan. I think I'm coming to spend time on this. Let me skip it for now. Marketing support. So these are tools that are available on your back office. A lot of you are guilty of this. You've never seen them. You've never spent time to go through each of them. Click on the guides and you will see all that is available there. Click on the brand. I mean, this is your business. These are things that are there for you to grow your business. I mean, take a tour, go through each of them, learn. These are tools for your growth, and they are right there in your back office. Now, also frequently asked questions. An archive of frequently asked questions is here. Whether it's for Bitcoin or Bitcoin Vault, it's right here. So please create time and go through them, because people will ask you questions and you will see how they have been answered to officially by Mining City right here. So this is a good thing to do, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you go through your frequently asked questions tab. News, you can subscribe for a newsletter, but there's also archives of all the news items that Mining City has released every month. These are things that are available in your back office. Go through them. And then newsletter, you can subscribe for a newsletter that is sent by email, every month. Go through there and subscribe. This is your business. Now, when you come to settings, this is where you are now able to do a couple of things. Number one, people ask me, Raymond, how do I get my referral link? So you go under settings, and the first thing you see under settings is the referral link for the particular account that you have logged into. So this is where you find it. Now, if you'd like to withdraw Bitcoins, you need to provide an external wallet address where you would like to withdraw to. I normally use this example. If you work somewhere, your employer will ask you, where do we send your salary? You have to provide a bank account detail, the name of the bank and all that. So anytime you want to do a withdrawal from Mining City, you have to indicate where are you withdrawing to. So if you have an account with an exchange platform like Coinil, for example, let me just demonstrate here. So I hope all of you have an account with Coinil. Coinil is the place where you can buy and sell Bitcoin Vault. If you don't have one, you're doing yourself a disservice, ladies and gentlemen. This is your business. I think our good partner Joseph Nyagari had done a very good video on how to do all this. I don't know whether Joseph is here. If you're listening, Joseph, you could post that video again on the group chats so that people can learn. So when you log into Coinil, these are what we call two-factor authentications that are basically standard. This is for your own safety and security. So let me just put in the two-factor code there. 994. So for example, in an exchange platform like this, when you click under assets, you can see all the coins that are being transacted. So here I have some Bitcoin in this. So if I click on deposit, the address will pop up. If I copy this address, I can now bring it here and save it here as my preferred external wallet. And then when I save an address, make sure you have to save it. The moment you save it, an email is sent to you. So you have to go to your email to approve. All right, let me just refresh it. So these are processes that you have to master, by the way. All right, yeah, so you can see email has come already asking me to confirm. So I click on confirm. That's the wallet address I would like to designate as my external withdrawal address. And you can see my wallet has been successfully set. Now, similarly, if I wanted to withdraw Bitcoin Vault, in Coinil, Bitcoin Vault is somewhere down below here. So again, I click on deposit. This is BTCV. Make sure it's the right address. If I click on copy, I come back here again. And I now want to save my external BTCV address, where anytime I would like to withdraw Bitcoin Vault, it will go to the wallet of my exchange. The same drill again, email has been sent to me. So I have to check it again. And then I confirm it by clicking on that. And then you can see already my external wallet addresses are now saved. So anytime I want to withdraw Bitcoin Vault, I'll now talk about the withdrawal part of things. So you have seen, because a lot of people ask me, Raymond, how do you withdraw, whatever you've earned? So this is step number one. You have to designate your withdrawal addresses, whether it is for Bitcoin or whether it is for Bitcoin Vault. And then support ticket. If you want to raise a support ticket, let's say there's an issue. Let's say you have basically during weekends. Okay, there's a lot of growth that is we're experiencing. So there are a couple of delays, and it is only wisdom. If you have raised a support ticket, don't come and raise another one after 6 hours or after 12 hours. Usually, Mining City is very efficient. They will respond within 24 hours. That is just, informing you. So you can raise an issue with support, specify it, and give as much detail as you can. If you need to attach any supporting documents, do so, and then you submit, and then you wait. Once you generate a support ticket, it has to be acted on. So always exercise patience once you have raised. And then here, there is an archive of previous support tickets that you may have raised before. They will also have a record for you there. So that is a walk through the back office. I hope now you will learn more by doing it. So I've just walked through very quickly, but make sure you take your time, you go through each, and make sure you understand, so that next time somebody asks you a question, you don't have to call your success partner to explain for you. Yet this is your business. Now let's go into the meat of our business. Let's go into the compensation plan. Now, so compensation plan is under marketing plan. When you click on marketing plan, the first thing you will see is basically a summary of the plans available from primary all the way to platinum. You will see the number of terahashes from primary all the way to platinum. And then the binary points and, everything right there. And then we go down. So our compensation plans are basically dependent on those three things: your rank, your team structure, and your binary team structure. So those are three things that, you need to learn and master as we go along. So this is a representation of your binary tree. You have your main account, and then any account that you have placed on the left side, as you are looking at your screen, is on the left, and then obviously on the right. This is just an example. And then again, the summary that I talked about, whatever you buy, whatever terahash, and whatever binary points that you accrued. Now, in your team tree, that was binary. This is your team tree. Team tree has two sections. Your personal team tree has team A, the first 5 accounts, and has team B, number 6 onwards. Now, collectively, whoever uses your username to get involved is automatically your level 1, whether it is number 1, number 7, number 100. Whoever directly uses your username to get started is automatically indicated as your level 1. And then whoever your level 1 refers automatically become your level 2. So in these examples, number 9 all the way to 29, those are your second level. And then, then there is what we call team A of team B, I guess. So your team A's here is number 1 to 5. Now, number 9 and 10 is team A of member number 1. Anyway, these are things, these are very pedestrian things. You can actually spend time and learn. I don't need to really spend a lot of time. Now, let's focus on, for you to rank up, and this should be your biggest concern. How do you rank up? How do you go to the next rank? How do you move from the level you are today to the next level and to the next level and to the next level? If you work somewhere, the aim is always to become the CEO. In most corporates, you know the drill. How do you move from basic level to become a supervisor, to become a manager, you know, a regional manager, you know, all the way to CEO. So for our business, these are the structures. How do you rank up? How do you move from where you are to the next? Now, there are 4 requirements that basically there is the name of the rank, and then there is what is required is called personal purchase in terms of binary points. And then you have whatever you purchase or whatever sales volume you and your team are supposed to have to get to that rank, and whatever specifically you're supposed to do to get or to attain that rank. To become a resident, all you need to do is to buy a plan for $300. That's it, the primary one. To become a citizen, you need to add up to binary points or to 1 binary point, meaning you have either bought a standard plan, the one for 600, or you have bought a resident and then added on another resident to the main, to that same account, so that your total volume is now 600. The first leadership rank is called a city builder. This is where your personal purchase is still at 1 binary point. And then your sales volume cumulatively is at 12,000. And then you need to refer how many citizens? 5 of them. It does not matter whether the 5 citizens are you 5 times or it is others. It is strategic, however, to make sure that the first 5 are yours, if you can. I underline that, if you can. And you'll understand why, you know, as we go along. The next rank is called a city developer. Congratulations, by the way, to all the city builders, developers, managers. Wow, and I'm sure very soon we'll tell you who is the fastest or who is the next city chief manager. You know, to become a city developer, your binary purchase or binary points is still 1. Your total sales volume, yourself and the rest of, you know, those who are part of your business, has to add up to 60,000. And then the requirement to become a city developer is that you need to have how many? 3 city builders. And there's a caveat right there, coming from 3 separate legs in your team tree, with at least one of them coming from team A. Now, let me explain what I mean here. So let's say you have referred member number 1, and they become a city builder. That is 1 leg. If you refer member number 2, they become a city builder. That is the second different leg. If you refer member number 6, and they become a city builder, that is also the 3rd different leg. Now, let me explain, and this might happen to, this always happens. Let's say you have referred member number 2, who is very aggressive. And then member number 2 quickly refers another 5 or 6. And one of the, let's say team B of member number 2 here becomes a city builder. And then before you know it, member number 16 has referred another, another 8. And then let's say member number 26 becomes a city builder in a span of a week. It has happened to me. It will happen to you. Now, in that case, you have 3 city builders in 1 leg. They don't count. They don't count as, they only count as 1 leg. I'm seeing a lot of sunlight here. Let me just, all right, let me do that so that you don't struggle with, so remember, they have to be from 3 separate legs, and one of the legs has to be from team A out, you know, and that's why, remember the strategy I said, it is strategic, and it is very important, if you can, to make sure that all the first 5 accounts are yours. Why? Imagine this scenario where you have referred, the first 5 accounts are not yours. And these are people who decide they are not building the business. They are only there to mine Bitcoin vaults. They are not there to grow their business. So in order for you to rank up, you will be forced to come and enroll another account of yourself under them. So that now you can grow that one to become city builder and above. So to ensure or to ring fence, you know, that from happening, you make sure, if you can, as much as the first 5 accounts are yours, so that, you know, you don't get into that situation whereby you get stuck. Now, let's look at the next rank. The next rank is called a city manager. A city manager is where your own personal purchase now volume is increased to 4 binary points, basically buying a silver plan. And then your cumulative sales volume goes to 300,000. And then you need to have 3 city developers coming from 3 separate legs. Congratulations, Mzee Nyakundi, Beatrice Becky Bay, also congratulations, Faith Chelagat, all those who ranked up, you know, to become city manager. Congratulations on your achievements. All right, so you need to have 3 city developers, and again, from 3 separate legs, and one of them has to be from Team A. So you can see the relevance of Team A, ladies and gentlemen. And then to become a city chief manager, exciting news on this, is that you need to still have your own personal purchase is 4,200. You need to cumulatively achieve $2.4 million worth of total sales volume within your organization. And then you have 3 city managers, and of course, each of them coming from 3 separate legs, one of them from Team A. And then to become a city mayor, you know, you need to, personal purchase is 21 binary points, which is basically, you need to buy a platinum, $12 million in sales, and then you need to have 3 city chief managers, one of them again from Team A. And then to become a governor, personal purchase is 23 binary points, basically having a, it's like having a, is having a platinum and a bronze in the main account. $100 million in sales volume, and then 3 city mayors in terms of volume required. So those are the requirements for you to rank up. Now let's move on, and now let's dissect the compensation plan. Now the number one, the biggest or the most popular compensation plan is Plan 1. This is what you hear people say, cycles. I have cycles tonight. Basically, how is this arrived at? Now let me use an old guidebook to explain this. I always find the old guidebook explain this very well. All right, now the old guidebook. This is when to buy a gold plan it was 3,500. So ignore the amounts below there, but the binary points are still the same. So M is your main account in this example. So your main account, you have referred X and Y. Now, X and Y decide to buy a gold plan. Initially, it was 3,500, now it is 4,200. Whoever buys a gold plan will allow you to earn 7 binary points. So you can see on the left here, there is 7 binary points. On the right here, there is 7 binary points. For you to earn Plan 1 commission, this is the binary tree bonus. All you need to achieve is to achieve 5 binary points on either side of your main account. Or the account that is, you know, you're helping to cycle. You need to achieve 5 binary points on either side. All right. So in this example, you have achieved 7 on the left and 7 on the right. So once the 5 is paid out, what is remaining? What is remaining is 2 binary points on either side. And whatever is remaining is carried forward to the next binary, pay cycle. So assuming this was activity for day 1. Now let's look at day 2 activity. Day 2 activity assumes this is what we call perfect duplication. The X, whoever is X you referred, and whoever is Y whom you referred previously, they duplicate and they do what you had done on your day 1. So X refers 1 and 2, Y refers 1 and 2, and then each of the X1 and X2, Y1 and Y2, they all buy a gold plan. And you can see this will allow X to earn a binary cycle, and then Y will also earn their own. They will also achieve their first binary cycle. Now, the 7 binary points that have accrued to X combined would be 14, and the total of 14 will now come to you, to your main account, including the 2 that was carried forward, from the previous day. So in that case, the exact replica on the right-hand side. So in day number 2, you have 16 binary points on either side of your main account. In this example, how many cycles are you going to earn? You'll earn 3 of them because every cycle is pegged on 5. Remember that. Now let's look at day number 3. Day number 3 is amazing. Day number 3 is that everybody, this is really perfect duplication. And in this case, you have now seen you have 28 binary points coming in from what is in the boxes below, including the one that was carried forward from the previous day. In that day, you're supposed to earn how many? 5 cycles. You're supposed to earn 5 cycles. Now, and I'm using the word supposed to earn 5 cycles deliberately. Now, what will stop you from earning those 5 cycles is your rank. Let me go back now here. If you are a resident, the maximum number of cycles you can earn per day is only 1. It's only 1. So you have to make sure you move up to citizens very quickly. When you become a citizen, the maximum number of cycles per day is 4. Now, let's say you're a citizen and this example happens for you today, yet you are only supposed to earn 4 cycles. So the extra cycle you lose. The extra cycle is flushed out. It is gone with the wind. Why? Because you're still sitting on the couch, basically. So this is why you need to rank up as fast as you can. I have flashed out on several times. It will happen to you, but you know, it's not a nice thing to see money going. So make sure you rank up. And the only way for you to rank up is to help people in your team grow. As a city builder, you have a maximum of 5 cycles, as city developer 6, city manager 8, city chief manager 10, and city mayor 12, and city governor 14, binary cycles. Now, that is Plan 1 commission. That is called the binary tree bonus. Now, let's look at Plan 2 commission. Plan 2 commission is what we call, the binary matching bonus. And the binary matching bonus is the most exciting commission in Mining City. It takes a lot of work, but it has no limitation. The initial plan that I showed you, the first commission, limits you based on your rank. But Plan 2 commission, the binary matching bonus, is a reflection of your leadership skills. I don't know whether the last time we had Hannah with us, I don't know whether you remember, her Plan 2 commission in one day was, in one account was $14,000. So yet she's at the rank of city mayor. So as a mayor, she can only earn a maximum of 2,400 from the binary tree, bonus or cycle commission. But on this one, there is no limitation. Now, what is Plan 2 commission? Plan 2 commission is as follows. Let's say you have referred X here and Y. And then X and Y, they are your level 1. You know, they used your username to get started. In this example, X will earn their cycle because they have done what is required to cycle. And then Y the same. Now, the moment anyone that you have directly referred earns their cycle, you are entitled to a matching bonus of $10. That is what we call, that's what we call a matching bonus. So as a resident, you can only enjoy mining bonus or matching bonuses on one level. That is why it's important to, always go, to the, as a citizen, you can enjoy 2 levels. All right. Oops, I've stayed for long. I need to log in again. 1 second. These are basically internal security systems, which are anyway very good. For me, I like them. If you leave your site on for a couple of minutes where there is no activity, then it will sign off just for your safety and for your security. I'm just signing in. All right. Yep. Just signing in again. Thank you. All right. So where were we? We were at the marketing plan. I was explaining about, matching bonuses. All right. Matching bonuses. So if you're a citizen, you will enjoy matching bonuses up to the 2nd level. Meaning, in this example, if you're a citizen and you've referred X, and X will earn a cycle, you will earn $10. And then X and Y has referred X1 all the way to Y2. In that example, those are your level 2s. So anytime X1, X2, Y1, and Y2 achieve their own cycles, you will also earn the matching bonuses from whatever. Every time somebody earns $200, you get a matching bonus of $10. I will demonstrate that just now on my own account. So this is really exciting commission. And then it goes all the way up, as a city governor, you go up to the 11th level. So the higher you rank up, the wider your basket. The higher you rank up, the wider your basket becomes. It's important really to rank up. Now, if I go to my account, let's see what I'm talking about. So for example, my main account last night earned $1,400 from Plan 1 commission, but from the matching bonuses, you can see $568. So, anybody in your genealogy that cycles, you earn $10. For example, Emily earned 4 cycles yesterday. I'm grateful I earned, Emily, thank you. I earned $40 from that. So as you grow your success partners, every time they earn something, you earn 10%. So this is something that you should, you should always know. And Hannah gave me a challenge, and will give all of you challenges. Is that how will you know that you have a fantastic business? He says, Raymond, until the time comes when your matching bonuses is 4 times your Plan 1 commission. Meaning, for example, in my case, as a city chief manager, I can earn a maximum of 10 cycles. Meaning, I can earn $2,000, right? Now, Anna says the moment Plan 2 commission is 4 times that, meaning I'm earning $8,000 from Plan 2, then I know I have a solid business. So we have work to do, ladies and gentlemen. So it's always a plus to have such a driven, mentor and leader like Hannah. All right, let me continue. All right, so you've understood Plan 2 commission. Now let's go to Plan 3 commission. Plan 3 commission is the referral commission. This is where the Team A, Team B structure also comes in. Now, the first 5 referrals you have referred are your Team A. Whatever your Team A purchase, you'll earn 5%. Now, number 6 onwards is your Team B. Whatever your Team B purchases, you get 10%, one-off. Now, it gets interesting. The first 5 referrals from your Team B. So, in other words, the Team A of your Team B, whatever plans they have bought, you earn 5% as well. That is why it is so strategic to make sure that the first 5 accounts are yours, so that anybody who comes on board is automatically your Team B, so that you're maximizing, from the opportunity. And it gets better. The Team A's of your Team B, goes up or goes up to, it depends again on your rank. As a citizen, you can earn from the Team A of your Team B's up to the 10th level. As a city builder, up to the 15th level. As a city developer, up to the 20th level. As a city manager, up to the 30th level. As a city chief or mayor or governor, there are no limits. So that's why you need to get to city chief manager as soon as possible. I know we are celebrating someone very soon. So this is one of commission. Remember that. But there's something I need to say about Plan 3 commission. Now, let's say you have your own personal, your own plan is a standard plan, for example, and then you have referred someone who has bought a gold plan. So your own plan is standard, yet you have referred someone who has a standard, a bronze, and a silver. A gold is composed of 3 plans: a standard, a bronze, and a silver. Now, if you have referred someone who has bought a gold and you're still a standard, you will only receive Plan 3 commission for the standard equivalent. The Plan 3 commission for the bronze and the silver will be held commission. I hope you got that. Will be held commission. So that is why it is also important, for you to have bigger plans as soon as possible, so that there is no held commission, on your side. So that is important information to learn about Plan 3 commission. Now, Plan 4 commission is based on repurchases. Now, for me, I have told you, I'm not doing any repurchases. But for those who are doing so, I will just teach you. Now, your first 5 accounts, your Team A accounts, whatever amount they have set aside as a repurchase, and repurchases are done, you know, every time you add up to 1% of the value of the plan. So let's say somebody has a gold plan, which is 4,200. And then whatever they are mining, the moment it arrives at 1% of 4,200 is what? Is $42. The moment they have mined Bitcoin Vault worth $42, that is when a repurchase takes place. So any of your first 5 accounts, whatever they have set aside as a repurchase, you will earn 10% of whatever they repurchase. So in that example, if somebody has done a repurchase, or the system has done a repurchase for them for $42, 10% for you will be $4.2 in Bitcoin Vault, obviously. And then from your Team B onwards, anybody in your Team B, whatever repurchase they do, you earn 20%. And then again, the Team A's of your Team B, whatever repurchases they do, you earn 10% of the Team A's of your Team B. That is why it is so important, you know, to have a bigger Team B than to have a bigger Team A. Now, but again, I explain my reasons why, for me, I'm not yet advocating for repurchases yet. Now, the last commission is called the residual bonuses. Now, residual bonuses is again based on repurchases. It's based on repurchases. And you only get residual bonuses the moment you rank up from City Builder going up. As a resident, as a citizen, you don't get residual bonuses. And remember, residual bonuses are based on, you know, repurchases. So once you're a builder, there's a summary here. Anybody in your first generation is your level 1s. Whoever has used your username to get started. Whatever they have mined or whatever they have you know, and from their repurchases that month, you get 1%. Second generation is whoever has been referred by your first generation. Whatever they get from the repurchases of their Team A's or of Team B, you get 1%. And then it ends at with the third generation at 0.5%. Now, again, this is rank specific, and it goes, as you can see right there. So for us, since we are not advocating for Plan 4 and Plan 5 commission, most of us are not earning this anyway, because we are not advocating for repurchases. So I hope that has been very clear. Now, let me talk about, wow, I didn't realize I've spent already 50 minutes. Oh my, let me hurry up. So there is something that you need to master. This is called the binary placement strategy. Now, let me draw this, you know, for you. Let me draw the binary placement strategy. So again, this is your main account. And in your main account, let's say you have referred, you have your left team and your right team. Now, let's assume the first referral you have placed here, and the second one, number 1, number 2. Let me say the first 5 are yours. So I will color them differently. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So let's say this one, including number 5, are your own. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, those are your own family accounts, for example. And then now you have secured the first 5 because you can. And now you want to refer others. So now you've heard us talking about the power leg and the pay leg strategy. I learned this from Hannah, and we have taught it well. And those who have implemented this, I'm sure you are happy with the benefits. So the first referral that you place should be where the most number of your family accounts are. So let's say that the first referral, who is not of your family account, is number A here. Now, and then you refer B. And then you also refer C. Now, how come we've placed all of them on the same side? So this is C. Excuse my drawing with the mouse. It's a bit of a challenge in as much as it should not be for us engineers. Okay. So let's say A, B, and C. These are your first 3 referrals. not counting the family accounts. Never count your family accounts as your referrals. Okay, they are your referrals technically, but I'm talking about the accounts of people who are, you're growing them externally. So A, B, and C have been placed on the same side. And by placing them on the same side, this is what we now call the power leg. By placing the first 3 referrals on the same side, this is what we call your power leg. Now, what is the reasoning behind this? It's very powerful. Now, let me divide your binary tree into half, left and right side. Now, on the left and your right-hand side, now I'm not counting the family accounts. Now, let's assume A, B, and C, they all buy a platinum plan. So that will be 21 binary points from each. That would mean on this, on the left side you have how many? You have 63 binary points. Now, and let's assume now your 4th referral, which is D, you place them on the outer side of your right-hand side. Now, this other side now would be automatically known as your pay leg. So the left side in this example is your power leg, and then this is your pay leg. Let's assume D also buys a platinum. So that means you'll earn how many binary points that day? You'll earn 21 binary points. Now, in this example, how many cycles are you going to earn? How many? 4 of them. Remember, a cycle is a computation of 5, 5. So how many sets of 5, 5 can you accumulate here? 4 of them. So in that example, let's say I multiply this by 4. In that example, you're going to earn how much? You're going to earn $800. That's amazing. So this is 800 in this example. Now, you can imagine, because you did all the work on the first side first, and then let's say you now also refer E, and then E comes in and also buys a platinum. When they buy a platinum, again, how many new binary points are you going to get? So on the previous day, when you referred D, when commissions were paid out, a subtraction of 21 was done on either side. So this was left with 42. This was left with 42. And this other side was left with how many? Was left with 1. Sorry, let me just erase that. Because 4 binary points is, 4 cycles rather, is 20 binary points. So this side was left with 1. Now, when you referred E, and E has bought a platinum, so that it means that day you now have another what? Another 21. So again, you will earn another $800. So do you see the strategy of, first of all, focusing on team A, on your power leg? So that once your power leg is running, and this is what I forgot to say, A, B, and C will also duplicate what you have done. So that means when A refers their first 3, they will also place them on the same side. When B refers their first 3, they'll place them on the same side, and C likewise. I'll now show you practically on my own account. This is a very, very powerful, way of building. In as much as it requires patience, it requires, you thinking about the team more than thinking about your own cycles. Because I know a lot of people would like to cycle as fast as possible. But if you build a business focusing on your cycles, you will only cycle for a few times, and then you will get stuck. So believe you me, it pays. This is what we have done. This is what we are advocating for everybody to do, so that collectively we can all win. So now let me show you practically on my own main account. Now, when I click on my main account, you can see what I was referring to. My main account, you can see has 2,600 binary points on one side. Why? Because of the power leg strategy. You can see on the left here, this is still a family account. What I was telling you is what I've done. Number 2, number 4, number 5, and number 6. For me, basically the top 5 accounts are family accounts. Now, the first account that I referred, my number A now, in the example that I was showing, my number A is Lawrence right here. So you can see Lawrence Dicking is right here. And then Lawrence also did the same, referred his family account. And then below Lawrence there, you can see MMC here. This is Steve Mwangi here. And then this is Emily, right there. So that is the power leg. That is the power leg. So this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do, ladies and gentlemen. That is what you need to do. So, and then for me now, for example, on the right-hand side today, there is 7.5. I'm sure by midnight, this should have gone to 50 binary points so that I can earn the maximum, you know, of $2,000. So that is the power leg and the payment and the pay leg strategy. I hope that is good enough. So what have I covered? I have walked through the back office. I have focused on the compensation plan. And then I've now talked about the power leg and the pay leg. Already, I have finished 55 minutes. This was supposed to be 1 hour. So now I will go to Q&A. I will go to questions. All right. I will go through them one by one. Okay. Zed is saying you don't have sound. I hope that improved for you, Zed. Joe Perkins. I hope the sound improved. I see that. Judith, glad to see you, Mama Judith. Celebrate your consistency. Can one withdraw to a blockchain wallet? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Mama Judith. You can withdraw to your blockchain wallet. In fact, Mama Judith, now that you've asked, I remember I did a withdrawal the other day to my blockchain wallet. Yeah, you can see, Mama Judith, the other day I had some Bitcoin on my Bitcoin wallet, and then I withdrew it to my blockchain, and you can see the amount was 0.0277. 1 second. Withdrawal times, the quickest time it has taken for me is 10 minutes from the point of withdrawing from Mining City to the point it got to the wallet. And then, so you can see I withdrew on the 31st. And then, yes, I don't know whether you can see the same day on the 31st, you know, I received what I withdrew right there. So you can withdraw to your blockchain, Mama Judith. You can do that. Do you get a different address every time you want to deposit or withdraw BTCV? Valerie, good question. Every time you want to deposit, the address changes, but for withdrawal, the address doesn't change. So my deposit address in Coinil never changes. My deposit addresses in Coinil never changes. Same for my blockchain wallet. You know, the receive addresses, they don't, you know, okay. The root address never changes, you know, the ID might change, but the root address never changes. All right, Sarah Koske, if you withdraw to an American exchange like Coinbase, would you lose your money given restrictions with Mining City? No, Sarah, you would not lose your, Sarah, whatever goes on in Coinbase is under jurisdictions of the US, you know, laws. I remember, Sarah, I think, what was it, 4 years ago or 3 years ago? The IRS in the US they were compelling Coinbase to release data of all the people that have Bitcoin wallets with Coinbase. I think that matter is still in court, Sarah. So the IRS wants to know from Coinbase all the people who have wallets. So when you deposit to Coinbase, unless now Coinbase is compelled, you know, by the IRS to say where all the money came from, all the Bitcoins came from. So I mean, for me, Sarah, I would really avoid US exchanges because of you know, the rules and regulations. You can imagine the biggest exchange in the world, Binance, you know, had to create a small subsidiary in the US just to handle US customers because of the regulations in the US. You know, US is something else as far as, you know, regulations are concerned. Mary Obe, what happens if after the... Mary Obe, if your support ticket has not been answered after 5 days, you escalate it to me, basically. You can escalate that to me, Mary. I will take it up for you. All right. Jackie Chumo is asking me to share the link for Coinil. I'll do that just now, Jackie. I don't know whether I have the link right here. I will post it. I'll post it, Jackie. I'll post the link for Coinil just now. All right, Lillian. All right, let me go through the rest of the questions. All right, Caroline Mwendwa. Can one withdraw to local Bitcoins? Yes, you can. You can withdraw to local Bitcoins. It doesn't matter where you withdraw to, whether it's local Bitcoins, Coinil, or blockchain, or BitPesa. It doesn't matter. As long as where you're withdrawing to, you have control. You know, you're withdrawing it to your address, not to somebody else's address. Nemo is asking, when will BTCV be listed in Binance? I would say by within 6 months, Nemo. If you ask me, Nemo, I would even rather it waits. Now, this is a selfish reason for me. Now, Binance is the biggest exchange platform in the world. You know, it does $1 billion in sales a day. Now, anytime a coin is listed in Binance, there is over 10 million or so people that are in Binance. Let me just go to exchanges. So you can see Binance, Nemo, in the last has 23 million visits. Now, the moment a coin is listed in Binance, you have 23 million people looking at it based on today's data. Now, obviously, people will notice that, you know, this coin is doing well. And what will happen, Nemo, is that a lot of people now would want to buy Bitcoin vaults. What will happen to the value? It will double, it will triple. This is what we want anyway. But I would rather it is listed on Binance when you already have 100 Bitcoin vault or 1,000 Bitcoin vaults or 10,000 Bitcoin vaults, so that now you enjoy the benefit. But if you have not yet accumulated 1,000 Bitcoin vaults, you should be praying that delays so that it will be listed eventually. That one you can take it to the bank. But for me personally, I would rather it delays a bit more